In fact, think about it for a second, reflect for a moment. When was the last time any of you saw the term recovery ability used by the bodybuilding orthodoxy in any of those muscle magazines or comic books? As I have stated repeatedly in my books and articles, not only do these people fail to define any of their concepts, but their conceptual range is profoundly limited. They just don't have much knowledge. The average exercise scientist today doesn't even know what recovery ability is. The average exercise scientist today, being the lazy, dumb bastards they are literally, I don't say that with any slightest pause, because they deserve the title, they have never taken any time to do legitimate research. None of them. Not Dr. Kramer, not Dr. Fleck. None of these people have ever done any research. It's all made up. These are total phonies. They stole the idea of doing 60 sets a day from Weider because, as Kramer and Fleck said, that's how all the champions train. Well, that's real scientific. They totally ignore the issue of a limited recovery ability. All of you in here, I presume, have worked out at some point or another. When you're done working out after an hour or two, or even 30 minutes, aren't you tired? Well, that's obvious proof you have a limited recovery ability. But these guys say, no, that doesn't count. They're real geniuses. I've met maybe 2 PhDs in my life who literally deserve the title of a doctor of philosophy in his field. Remember, we live in an anti-rational culture. Do you think the field of exercise science would be exempt? No, I would think they'd be among the first to become stupid. The issue of recovery ability should be one of the 2 most important issues of central concern in exercise science, and they all but completely evade it. In one of the more recent issues of Flex magazine, one of Weider's top champs claimed to perform 45 total sets per workout, which of course amounts to chronic, gross, ridiculous overtraining, which can only be engaged in, by the way, with the help or mitigating influence of nightmarish quantities of steroids, growth hormones, and many of these new other drugs which I can't spell or haven't taken the time how to pronounce. Considering this, that Weider's top champs are only doing 45 sets, I find it rather interesting that the vaunted exercise scientific establishment is now advocating that everybody, including you, the natural non-steroid bodybuilder, do 60 sets every day of the week.